Before we listen to inspirational quotes from William Faulkner, here's a little background on William Faulkner. One of America's most famous writers, William Faulkner was a Nobel Prize-winning novelist. Faulkner, known for his outstanding contributions to Southern literature, wrote challenging prose and writing. Despite fierce competition by Fitzgerald and Hemingway, this Mississippi-born writer created a new identity for himself through the apocryphal Yoknapatawpha County. Based on the Lafayette County legend, Faulkner created Yoknapatawpha for his 50 novels except for A Fable, Soldier's Pay, The Wild Palms and Pylon. Faulkner highlights the main controversial issues related to class, race, gender and social ideology in his best works: The Sound and the Fury, Sanctuary, As I Lay Dying, Light in August, The Reivers, and Roses for Emily. As a philanthropist, he donated part of his Nobel money to the Oxford Bank to fund the education of African American teachers and created the Faulkner Prize for the writing of fiction. The two-time Pulitzer and U.S. National Prize winner received special attention in his acceptance speech delivered by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. The U.S. Postal Service issued an exclusive 22-cent postage stamp in his honor, as he served as head of the post office at the University of Mississippi. Here are some quotes from William Faulkner. Stay tuned in the video. You cannot swim for new horizons until you have courage to lose sight of the shore. We must be free not because we claim freedom, but because we practice it. The past is never dead. It's not even past. Given the choice between the experience of pain and nothing, I would choose pain. In writing, you must kill all your darlings. Perhaps they were right putting love into books. Perhaps it could not live anywhere else. Talk, 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 the utter and heartbreaking stupidity of words. How often have I lain beneath rain on a strange roof, thinking of home? I feel like a wet seed wild in the hot blind earth. I'm bad and I'm going to hell, and I don't care. I'd rather be in hell than anywhere where you are. Don't be a writer. Be writing. Memory believes before knowing remembers. Believes longer than recollects. Longer than knowing even wonders. Dreams have only one owner at a time. That's why dreamers are lonely. Clocks slay time. Time is dead as long as it is being clicked off by little wheels. Only when the clock stops does time come to life. You can't beat women anyhow, and that if you are wise or dislike trouble and uproar, you don't even try to. You don't love because you love despite, not for the virtues, but despite the faults. Pouring out liquor is like burning books. Once a bitch, always a bitch, what I say. Unless you're ashamed of yourself now and then, you're not honest. Most men are a little better than their circumstances give them a chance to be. It's not when you realize that nothing can help you, religion, pride, anything, it's when you realize that you don't need any aid. A writer must teach himself that the basest of all things is to be afraid. A man is the sum of his misfortunes. One day you'd think misfortune would get tired, but then time is your misfortune. War and drink are the two things man is never too poor to buy. It takes two people to make you, and one people to die. That's how the world is going to end. Some days in late August at home are like this, the air thin and eager like this, with something in it sad and nostalgic and familiar. The man who removes a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. The best fiction is far more true than any journalism. I never know what I think about something until I read what I've written on it. It is the writer's privilege to help man endure by lifting his heart. If happy I can be, I will. If suffer I must, I can. A gentleman accepts the responsibility of his actions and bears the burden of their consequences. Get it down. Take chances. It may be bad, but it's the only way you can do anything good. She loved him not only in spite of but because he himself was incapable of love. The only thing worth writing about is the human heart in conflict with itself. Don't bother just to be better than your contemporaries or predecessors. Try to be better than yourself. People to whom sin is just a matter of words, to them salvation is just words too. I could just remember how my father used to say that the reason for living was to get ready to stay dead a long time. You intend to kiss me and yet you are going to all this damn trouble about it. And sure enough, even waiting will end, if you can just wait long enough. Now she hates me. I have taught her that, at least. We have to start teaching ourselves not to be afraid. Everything in Los Angeles is too large, too loud and usually banal in concept. The plastic asshole of the world. Dear God, let me be damned a little longer, a little while. It's all now, you see. Tomorrow began yesterday and yesterday won't be over until tomorrow. You should approach Joyce's Ulysses as the illiterate Baptist preacher approaches the Old Testament, with faith. The reason you will not say it is, when you say it, even to yourself, you will know it is true. He was looking at her from behind the smiling that wasn't smiling but was something you were not supposed to see beyond. A mule will labor 10 years willingly and patiently for you, for the privilege of kicking you once. This does not matter. This is not anything yet. It all depends on what you do with it, afterward. I am not one of those women who can stand things. I know now that what makes a fool is an inability to take even his own good advice. I am trying to say it all in one sentence, between one cap and one period. And even a liar can be scared into telling the truth, same as honest man can be tortured into telling a lie. War is an episode, a crisis, a fever, the purpose of which is to rid the body of fever. So the purpose of a war is to end the war. I took out my watch and listened to it clicking away, not knowing it couldn't even lie. To understand the world, you must first understand a place like Mississippi. The scattered tea goes with the leaves, and every day as sunset dies. If you could just travel out into time, that would be nice. It would be nice if you could just travel out into time. And those are some life quotes, inspirational quotes, and motivational quotes from William Faulkner. So, take the good, throw away the bad ones. Like if you like this video, dislike if you don't like it. See you again in the next video.